It was in May 2015 when a TfL Rail line first appeared on the London tube map, and the first of the new Class 345 trains with that distinctive purple maquette ran in June 2017. Now it's May 2018, and this week a new TfL Rail service has appeared on the tube map, this time to the west of London, and we thought we'd get up early to catch the very first one and explain what's going on. And suddenly, purple has come to West London. Got to Paddington at 4:45 this morning for the first ever Class 345 Crossrail Elizabeth line train running under the banner of TfL Rail. Over the next 5 minutes I will explain, but first I just wanted to say that I was on the first ever of these trains out of Paddington.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your TfL service to Hayes and Harlington.
Next station, Acton Main Line.
So these are the same trains that have been running out east between Liverpool Street and Stratford, and in December of 2018 will be running all the way across London on the new line. Also, all the stations along this part of the line out in West London are having work done to them all the way out to Reading to make them have all step-free access, which in most cases means installing lifts at them. But it's interesting to note as well subtle touches such as the station signs now being in the TfL font. But hang on, what's this with our train terminating here? So we've got to Hayes and Harlington, coming to the brand new bay platform here where this train terminates, reverses and goes back to Paddington. The service pattern at the moment is slightly interesting. Only half the trains are coming here, half are going to Paddington. Here's a diagram and a map to explain what's going on. The train services to Heathrow are complicated to understand, as you could always get the Tube, which is the cheapest, or you could get the Heathrow Express, which is non-stop but also the most expensive. Or you could get the Heathrow Connect service, which is cheaper than the Express but stops at stations along the way. Heathrow Express is unchanged. It still has 4 trains per hour, one every 15 minutes, from Terminal 5 into London Paddington. What TfL Rail does is replace the Heathrow Connect service and runs 2 of the old-style trains to Terminal 4, with an additional shuttle to Terminals 2 and 3 in between, so that there's always a train every 15 minutes from Terminal 4. The new trains are currently only running as far as Hayes and Harlington. But in the future, when Crossrail, the Elizabeth line, is fully up and running, the new trains will run all the way, 4 an hour into Terminal 4, and then they'll also run 2 trains into Terminal 5 as well, alongside the existing Heathrow Express services. That means there'll be 10 trains an hour from Paddington to Heathrow. Oh, and this means a change in the way that you can pay as well. So I'm at Hayes and Harlington, and I'm going to catch the non-purple train out to Heathrow, because the other exciting news is that Heathrow, because of TfL Rail, is now accepting Oyster cards. But whilst being in Zone 6 means that if you have a travel card, or you've hit the daily cap for Zone 6 means that you're okay, note that if you make a single journey from Paddington to Heathrow, it is not the same price as a normal Zone 1 to Zone 6 journey, due to an additional charge that the airport places on all operators to use the tunnel to travel into the airport. But yes, there are now Oyster barriers here at Terminal 4, and later this year, Heathrow Express at Terminal 5 will have them as well, meaning that like Gatwick, you can travel to and from the airport using Oyster and contactless. Right, T2&3, you can obviously pay for the premium ticket to get the Heathrow Express.
This train is ready to depart. Please stand clear of the doors. Mind the closing doors. Stand clear.
I'll get this one, which is slightly cheaper. We should do a whole new video on like what is the cheapest way to get to Heathrow, because Heathrow Express is expensive, then TfL Rail, then the Tube, and the bus. With the bus hopper, you could probably get from central London to Heathrow for £1.50. That's a whole other video. On the way back, I changed at Hayes and Harlington again to pick up the new train and made a stop at Ealing Broadway, where they had the new tube maps showing TfL Rail running out to the west. In December of 2018, this line will run all the way across the tube map as the tunnel section opens up, and you'll be able to ride these new trains right under the heart of London. So Crossrail, Elizabeth line coming. Purple trains now running every half hour out west from Paddington to Hayes and Harlington. If you want to get some purple into your life, and who wouldn't, come take a ride.